In a bustling city, where skyscrapers kissed the clouds, Sarah Collins felt tethered to her desk. At 32 years old, her life revolved around deadlines, spreadsheets, and coffee breaks that barely registered as moments of rest. Each night, she sank into her couch, her body spent, feeling a gnawing emptiness she couldn't quite articulate. One crisp autumn afternoon, Sarah's best friend, Jenna, burst into her cubicle with an infectious energy. "Sarah, you have to join me for this 5K run in the park next month. It's going to be fun." Jenna's excitement was palpable, but Sarah felt a wave of unease wash over her. Running? Her mind flashed to gym class in high school, where her feet seemed bound to the ground, and her self-confidence flickered like a faulty light bulb. "I don't know, Jenna. I'm not a runner. I can barely make it to my car without getting winded," Sarah replied, laughing nervously. "Just think of it as a way to get outside and enjoy the fresh air. You could use a change. Plus, I'll be right there with you." Jenna's enthusiasm was relentless, and Sarah felt the familiar pang of guilt for letting her friend down. With a sigh, she reluctantly nodded. As the day of the run approached, Sarah set out to train, reluctantly donning a pair of worn sneakers that had spent too long resting at the back of her closet. The first day, she jogged a pathetic distance, huffing and puffing as if her lungs were on fire. Her legs protested, and she nearly gave up in frustration. But Jenna was there, cheering her on. "Just take it one step at a time, Sarah. You can do it." Each day, they would meet after work, and slowly, Sarah began to enjoy the routine. She found solace in the rhythm of her feet on the pavement. The world transformed into a canvas of colorful leaves swirling around her, and laughter soon replaced her initial dread. With each jog, she set small, achievable goals, first a block, then two. The pride she felt when she accomplished these tasks started to spark a light within her. Still, doubts lingered. Would she be able to finish the race? Would she embarrass herself in front of others? On the morning of the 5K, Sarah's heart raced faster than she had ever run. She and Jenna arrived at the park, and Sarah looked around, taking in the sea of eager runners, bright shirts sparkling under the sun. A wave of anxiety washed over her. What was she thinking? "Hey," Jenna said, sensing her friend's trepidation. "Just remember, it's not about winning. It's about having fun and doing something for yourself. You've come so far." Sarah took a deep breath and nodded, grateful for Jenna's support. As the race began, she found her pace, her body syncing with her rhythm. The sounds of the crowd blurred into a backdrop, and for the first time, she felt free. 2 miles into the run, exhaustion threatened to consume her, but each time she felt like quitting, she recalled the miles they had trained together. She thought of her friends, her family, and the resilience she had discovered within herself. A woman ran beside her, offering encouragement, and in that moment, Sarah understood the power of community. As she rounded the final curve, the finish line came into view. The sight of it brought tears to her eyes. She had done it. With every ounce of strength, Sarah sprinted forward, crossing the finish line to the cheers of spectators. The moment she stopped, she doubled over, panting, but laughter bubbled up inside her like the softest melody. Jenna rushed over, beaming. "You did it, Sarah. You're a runner now." And in that instant, Sarah realized it was far more than just about finishing a race. It was about challenging herself, confronting her fears, and embracing the journey of self-discovery. From that day on, running became a part of her identity. It wasn't just a hobby, it was a pathway to empowerment, one that turned her reluctance into passion. And with every step she took, she found not just physical strength, but also a resounding belief that she could conquer anything she set her mind to.